What is happening with crypto market? Who or what are the drivers of this bear market, and where is the bottom? If you want answers, you have to watch this series of videos. If you use social media platforms, most likely you came across many videos about inflation, recession, rising in interest rate, China's economy about to collapse, housing bubbles, the geopolitical war between Ukraine, Russia, and possibly between China and Taiwan. I will simplify it. Then I will speak about something that not so many people have talked about: Mafia behind Bitcoin mining. This is our first video of full market analysis. So I will strongly suggest to watch this video till the end, as we're going to provide information that will blow your mind. So like, subscribe, and press the bell notification, and share it with your friends so you guys will stay ahead of the market. We all know the basics of why we're in the current situation. COVID happened, panic sells, then central banks entered the scene to help people during COVID by printing more money to avoid getting into recession. People had more money, and as a result they spend more and cause high inflation. Now central banks are increasing interest rate to decrease spending and reduce borrowing from banks. In this way, money, for example US dollars, became more valuable, and people who borrowed money to invest in risky markets, especially cryptocurrencies, sold their asset to pay back their mortgages. The fact is, Fed is still going to increase interest rate even more to fight against inflation, and they're not slowing down. Even Jerome Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, said he knows high interest rate will bring some pain to households and businesses. He also said these are unfortunate costs of reducing inflation, but a failure to restore price stability would mean far greater pain.
We at the Fed understand the hardship that high inflation is causing. We're strongly committed to bringing inflation back down, and we're moving expeditiously to do so.
This is only one reason among many why I don't see a possibility of a bull run in near future. About China's economy situation, that people are claiming China's economy is about to collapse. I neither agree nor deny this statement, but this is definitely influencing people's expectation and their investment. Also, consumer confidence in China is a decade record low, and the China zero COVID policy is negatively influencing supply chain. And about the real estate market, long story short, imagine there's a $55 to $60 trillion market, which is bigger than entire US stock market. It is over leveraged, and now it's under pressure of debts. This market is China's real estate. You have to consider China's GDP is roughly 50% of the whole world's GDP. And I wish we could stop right there with all negative data. Every now and then we hear news around the world about geopolitical war between countries. There is a war already between Russia and Ukraine, which caused more supply chain problems and worsened the inflation in the euro area. The tension between China and Taiwan is there, but unlikely to happen in the near future in my own opinion. And now it is Azerbaijan and Armenia. These are all growing geopolitical war causing uncertainty in the world, which you have to consider. Enough of macroeconomy, let's now get specific with crypto. Have you ever heard of the California gold rush? On January 24, 1848, when gold was found by James W. Marshall, the dream of getting rich quickly brought approximately 300,000 people to California from the rest of the US and abroad. There was hard times when American people tried day and night to find gold. People who sold digging tools actually got rich. Honestly, crypto market is not an exemption from this example. What does it mean? It means the real profit taker of this financial market are three groups: companies who are selling mining devices, exchanges and trading platforms, and lastly the companies who are convincing you to invest on their coin or token, such as Solana, Cardano, etc. I did not provide this information to scare you. You just need to understand this if you entering this financial market. I always share what I feel it is right, and you have to know in order to avoid losing money.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Another point I would like to mention, and I bet you have heard this one before: if the Bitcoin price drops, mining is not profitable for miners, and they shut down their devices, and it stopped Bitcoin price from dipping more. In order to answer this statement, we have to consume a bit of information about mining and understand it. If I want to simplify it, when Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, he said, hey guys, connect your computer to Bitcoin blockchain, and by sharing your computational power, solve the hash, which is like a riddle, and then the blockchain will reward you with the Bitcoin. This is called Bitcoin mining. Satoshi made an algorithm which computational power did not fully impact mining. You could even mine Bitcoin with a personal computer. That means even your PC could solve hash even faster than a computer with a higher computational power. Don't get me wrong, if you have a higher computational power, there are higher chances you solve it faster, but there is no guarantee. I tried to make it as simple as possible. So Satoshi did this to make blockchain as decentralized as possible. This was the time when Shovel and Picolax Mafia entered the scene. Thought to themselves, if everyone can sit behind a computer and mine Bitcoin, who's gonna buy mining devices from us? This is when the idea of mining pool introduced. They claim Bitcoin algorithm is not fair, and as a result, they propose a plan. For example, for us who's living in the same apartment, let's connect our computer to present one computer with increased computational power, so we have higher chance of solving the hash faster. Now, it does not matter who's going to win. As long as we win, we distribute the Bitcoin among each other. Depends on how much computational power each person put into our mining pool. It means even if the less powerful computers solve the hash, more money goes into the higher computational power in the mining pool. This is when strong mining devices with the higher computational power became logical, and people who were interested to mine Bitcoin start buying new and stronger mining devices. Every year, a new and stronger mining devices were introduced and old devices were not profitable anymore. And you can see this information in AssetMinerValue.com website. The profit in the website consider difficulty and power usage as well. The point is, if the Bitcoin price is high, even old devices are viable and profitable, and if the price is low, it does not viable, and they have to turn off their devices. But if I'm a mafia of mining devices, what do I like to happen? I would like to see a drop in a price after a bull run, so buying and selling of the old used mining devices gets stagnant and goes out of the market, and whoever wants to mine, force them to come and buy new devices. Also, whenever companies make a new device, first they use it for a few months with high power and then they release it into the market. Now you're thinking, if the Bitcoin price drops, why bothering buying new devices if they're not profitable at the end? You're not considering one major point. If old miners shut down the devices, the number of miners drops as well. For instance, instead of BTC distributed among 10,000, it will be among 4,000 miners, so even higher chance of getting rewarded. All in all, we cannot claim that if BTC price drops, it is not profitable for miners and mafia behind the mining devices. They welcome it with open hands, and they even try keeping the price low for a couple of months. With all these negative news that are provided, you're possibly thinking I'm against crypto and I think crypto will go to zero. No, I only see it the way that the smart money could possibly see it to maximize their investment. They will never let this financial market go to zero as they're taking profit from it. Same as all bear market, they make everyone tired and hopeless, and they start buying the real dip. In the next video, I will go through Bitcoin chart and tell you in my idea where's the Bitcoin bottom. So stay with us, like, subscribe, and press that bell notification.